Hi everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to make this really beautiful herringbone pendant. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this is 20 gauge wire. Usually I use this. This is a nylon jaws plier, but it broke today. So usually you would grab this and kind of straighten the wire out. But if it's on this, instead of cutting it and then trying to straighten it out, I leave it on here and I straighten with my hand, and it does a pretty good job. So alright, so now that that's kind of straightened out, I'm going to cut about 8 inches with my wire cutter. And then I am going to measure out about 2 inches. So at the 2 inches mark, I'm going to grab the needle nose pliers and I'm going to put my wire on there, 90-degree bend. Then I'm going to grab my round nose pliers, put it in there like that, and then I'm going to wrap it around all the way around until I get to the other side. Once I get on the other side, I'm going to twist my round nose pliers halfway. I'm going to grab the small one and straighten the bottom one out, and then the small one I just wrap. Let's see if I could get a good angle on that. So then when you pull it out, it's a nice circle. Then go and grab my long nose pliers, wrap it around, and just take your time, work with the wire, try to pull it nice and tight. And as I go around, I like to grab my finger and kind of push the wire closer to this so it's nice and tight. Keep going. Then I'm going to kind of tighten it with the needle nose pliers as well. Okay, now that you're almost done, it's hard to wrap it with your hand at this point. I think the bent needle nose pliers or nose pliers are a little bit easier, so I'm going to go ahead and just slowly working the wire to wrap around. Okay, so now that it's nice and wrapped around, and there's a little piece at the end where I cut the wire off that's poking out a little bit, so just try to wrap it in the circular way and get it nice and tight, and usually it's fine. Okay, so now I have an agate stone bead, and I got this from, this is from Joann's, natural agate stone, and it came with all these different colors. Go ahead and put that in there. Okay, so now you're at this point. I like to kind of straighten my top piece a little bit, so I put it back in there and kind of just work with it to straighten it out a little bit more. That looks pretty good. Then I'm going to hold on to it. And depending on the wire, this wire, I don't think, if you do like a dead soft wire, it's a lot easier to work with. It's just softer material. So you're going to bend. And just take your time. So you bent it all the way around and it's in the front. So now that you got it and it's nice and tight, kind of keep your hand on it to keep it in place. You're going to wrap it around. The first wrap or two are the hardest. Wrap it around. Goodness, I'm having a rough time today. Okay. And I have to kind of straighten this out because the wire does bend sometimes. You just straighten it out as you go. So I wrapped it around. Now I'm going to wrap it from the other side. And when you wrap it around, you're going to try to keep it nice and tight. And it's going to go behind the first wire that you did and keep it nice and tight while you go. And then you're going to wrap it around and you just keep wrapping up. So I already wrapped it there, so I'm going to go a little bit higher than right there. And wrap it again. There we go. Go right behind the last one that we did. Wrap it around again. And then I usually wrap twice at the end, just so it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to cut it off at the back with my wire cutter. Grab my needle nose pliers. And just kind of tuck that wire in a little bit and make sure it's not poking or anything. And then you just kind of, check it out, align it straight. So it's nice and straight. We're going to line it a little bit more. Then I'm going to grab my needle nose plier and kind of push on it because I like the look of it better. Straighten out the top piece a little more. And there you have it. So these are really cute for earrings, or you could do a necklace. So if you were to do a necklace, all you would have to do, you can make this round piece fatter by, when you do the wrap thing, put it down here. So this is bigger, and then you could turn this around with your needle nose plier and just do a twist to where it does that. So now I'm gonna get my ear hook. And all you have to do, this is the right way to do it so you don't ruin the circle. Some people will put their thing in it and then pull it like that, and that will ruin the circle. All you have to do is go up like that. Put your earring in there and close it. Well, thanks for watching.